Thank you so much for stopping in. This is part 8 of the conversation I'm having with Yazi. And I really have a lot of questions. As I was writing, taking writing, because I automatic write, I was automatically writing her channeling. And when she would pause, I would put in questions that I'll have to go back to because I'm more interested in her message. We can always go back and find out some details. Okay. And basically on part 8, this part, I wasn't sure where to start. So I pulled out some of Henrik's questions that he's asked. As I was getting ready to ask a question, before I could um, figure out which question I was going to ask, Yazi said this. So now the channeling's beginning here. Yazi said, I am not quite prepared to give indication to where I am right now. Remember in the past, they gave her coordinates, and I said, well, can you tell me where the coordinates are? It's not important, but now she's answering that question. I'm not, I am not quite prepared to give indication to where I am right now. I am not lost in the sense that I don't know how to get back to Earth. My internal compass is fully functional. It makes me concerned that she said it was UPMP, whoomp, the 11-year-old is lost. That's what she's calling him, whoomp. I am keeping my senses aware to see if I can find him. I will search while I explore. And so I said, okay, please let us know if or when you find out anything. And Yazi said, I will do that. Okay, now I'm saying the first question I want to ask, Henrik asked me, 1A, would you agree to contact Mari's biological mother? And B, would Yazi agree to be introduced to Mari's mother? And C, would Yazi agree to memorize where Mari's mother is? Okay, that's a question he asked me. Now I'm making it shorter. I'm pretty sure I made that question shorter. So at this point, okay, I asked, this is what I'm wanting to know from Yazi. I went ahead and said, are you willing? Do you know? Whatever. And at that point, I was overwhelmed. I was like, there was an onslaught of energy coming into me. And so I said to my universal energy team and Yazi, there was more than just Yazi. I know it was Yazi and my universal energy team. I told them they had to talk one at a time. And I hadn't even finished the question before all this information. And when so many different voices are coming, when you're channeling, when so many different voices are coming in, you cannot determine one from the other. It just became overwhelming, just an onslaught of overwhelming energy. And so I said, okay, you have to slow down and do this one at a time. I didn't even finish the whole thing when Yazi said this. Now I'm channeling Yazi. Yazi said, she is referred to as Polia Soteva Antini. This is how I would like to refer to Mari's mother. Mari thought she could handle the responsibilities she took over from her mother. It was difficult. Polia had to retreat. She had to pull her energetic energy away from the plateau of spatial because she was preparing for a vital change of energetics of the earth realm. Polia is now starting to talk to me. I assist my dear daughter Mari in her endeavors. Dear Henrik, dear people of the Swaruu, you are being watched over. However, we do apologize for the disappearance to your view and to your reporting. We will not address this more. However, the protective measures had to be taken because there is truly a battle of wills between good and bad. Mari and Polia are intricately connected. They are instrumental as part of the teams that are currently holding together the transformational activities of the universe, the galaxy, and the Earth planet realm. This could not be expressed before, primarily because of the battles. It is essential to understand that we are old, experienced souls. We have been on this mission for, in your terms, generations. We have been preparing, educated, and planning for the new Yuga. Humanity does not have the perception of how great of an energetic change is coming. There are groups that walk physically upon the earth that are coming into activation. We are above the galactic sphere readying. There is no alarm. It is what is happening in the universe procession into new energetics. Honestly, you guys, I see this so completely clearly. I hope you do too. I'm going to continue. It is true that initially, Mari was not informed as to why I disappeared. This is Polia Soteva Achtene. That's how I'm saying it. Why I disappeared. It is true that initially Mari was not informed as to why I disappeared. That Mari was to take on my responsibilities and could not energetically connect with me. That is true. She was emotionally devastated. She carried on in good standing. I am indeed extremely proud of Minerva Mari. She represents Swaruu in honor. Wow, I got goosebumps just reading that. So my initial thought was I need to get Mari's permission. I'm like, I probably need to get Mari's permission, but I didn't need it. Polia came and talked. Okay, let's see. I'm going to continue. We will all come back together as the mission of transformation extends forward. The opposing energetics want you to doubt, to distrust. We did not intend to mislead in any way. We always try to maintain trust and honor with our people. However, when the extreme need to call was put forth, I needed to silently activate to the call. We cannot reveal all. We cannot reveal all. Can only ask for your trust. We cannot reveal all. We can only ask for your trust. Trust that you are being led to devastation, only to revitalize the earth realm towards eventual harmony. Okay, so I needed to sign. We cannot reveal all. We can only ask for your trust. Trust that you are not being led to devastation, only to revitalize the earth realm towards eventual harmony. I read that wrong the first time. Okay, so she's saying that she's apologizing to all the people that follow. I'm going to continue. I remain unweary in my activities, which are great and demanding. The realm is making way to liberation of domination, to liberation from domination. This time is great and demanding for those who work upon the earth surface as well. Swaruu continues to champion the health and continuation and continuance of the earth realm. And then she stopped. So I asked, can I contact you again if there are questions that come up? Excuse me. Holia said, I am happy to stay in contact. I do say there are events that will occur that revisualize those who have reportedly vanished. The vision is to let Swaruu humanity know we are all right and on a continued mission of Earth realm liberation. Continue to have faith in your mission. We are on the same team. So there's some direct messages in here. And I think you know who you are. When they said, obviously some direct messages to Henrik. Hope I'm saying your name right. There's some direct messages to H. Newbie. And there's some direct messages to a lot of you. I've done writings for many of you, and there is some direct messaging that I'm sensing you understand. I don't have to understand it, but you have to understand, because when you hear it, you know they're talking to you. I want you to remember that too, okay? Okay, so Palia, stop. And so this is the information I've channeled for you today. I'm going to stop here. I really don't know much. I don't know anything really about the Swaruu background. This information I don't know, but it may be controversial, but it is what I was told. I also want to tell you that this information that I received in any of these writings, but especially this one, was very intense. And it was very, very kind and compassionate energy. It came in an onslaught, and then but it's intense, and it's kind, and it's compassionate energy. So any of you in the Swaruu community are really fortunate that you have that kind of support. And we're learning so much from this communication that it's okay. If it is controversial, it shouldn't be, but if it is, it's okay, because I'm willing to share any of this information that I am receiving with you. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for stopping in. And please stay tuned, because there is a lot more to come.